you see it on like Law and Order, but nothing like this ever at a restaurant. I've been doing this a long time, so.
Folsom police say on January 9th, 25-year-old Romey Kang called 911 to report he had been attacked and robbed. When officers arrived, he described only one suspect, adding he had trouble remembering what had happened because he had been drinking earlier that night. But then his story changed, and he told police a group of men beat him in a racially motivated attack.
We knew he was full of it just because of how drunk he was.
Joey Kircher works at a restaurant on Sutter Street in Folsom. He says Kang came in with a woman that night. After a few drinks, he started acting inappropriately.
One of the customers came up and said he was just being obnoxious outside, so I went outside, and the girl he was with was completely unconscious in her chair.
Afterward, while police were investigating the alleged attack on Kang, he started a GoFundMe page, posting pictures of himself in a hospital bed with a swollen lip, according to the Folsom Telegraph. Kang described the false attack and raised more than $20,000 before the fundraiser was taken down. Folsom police eventually tracked down surveillance footage that showed there was no attack and no violent group. Said officers say Kang had hurt himself in a fall.
Apparently he hit multiple bars after he left here, so that doesn't surprise me that he fell down on his face.
Folsom police say they were since contacted about how Kang acted at the restaurant towards that woman he was with, which they say happened before he called 911. He's now been cited for sexual battery. Police are still investigating and are asking for additional witnesses to come forward.
I just stood outside and pretty much took his drinks away from him, threw him away, told him he was cut off, and we brought her inside.
Eventually, Kircher says he and his fellow employees charged the victim's phone, and they were able to call her relatives to come pick her up. Meanwhile, he says he's glad there was no racially motivated attack in Folsom.
It better be the truth if you're going to say something like that.
In Folsom, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.